Welcome in all my sports enthusiasts out there to TDL. Today, we're bringing you the electrifying atmosphere of live sports right into your home or business. Imagine having real-time scores, all the betting odds, like throughout your whole fantasy football season, breaking news from all the major sports leagues, as well as the NCAA, so it's pro and college. All of that streaming seamlessly across your space. Just with Skybox's Sports Network Premium LED Sports Tickers, which is what we're going to be looking at today, this dream of having all of that in one space becomes a reality. So let's dive into how you can elevate your sports experience to the next level with the Skybox Sports Network Ticker. This is pretty awesome. So first, let's see what this thing has. It's a state-of-the-art LED sports ticker and odds boards designed to deliver live sports content. This is as good as it gets for this purpose. Directly into your environment, you have current and accurate news and scores and betting odds coming right to you. Whether it's your personal man cave, fan cave, women cave, a bustling sports bar if you have a small business or a bar, corporate setting, those are always fun. These stickers provide continuous updates on scores, betting odds, all the news. It's going to ensure that you're always in the know. And with over a decade of experience, Skybox has become the go-to choice for thousands of sports aficionados and businesses. So let's take a listen to what the company has to say about their product. That was a great video. It gives you, again, the basic idea and all that it takes to set it up, get it going, which is very, very little. I'm not a tech savvy person. I got it hooked up into my Wi-Fi with very little issue whatsoever. So I think anyone that's capable of setting up most things will have no issue with this, and it is super simple. Now we're gonna jump to an ad break, but we'll be back shortly, and we've got lots more to look at with this and go over, so you don't wanna miss it. All right, guys, let's go over some of the really cool features and benefits of this LED sign. First and foremost, the ease of use, this functionality, you get a remote with it so that you're not having to, if you install it somewhere that's not easily accessible, reach and climb on things and flick switches. You literally take it, and when I was using it the first time, I had the remote backwards and I'm like, this thing's not working. And it turns out you just need to make sure that this faces the sign. It's that simple. I figured it out. So as long as it's facing the sign, it's literally a point and click. You get your signs on, now it's up and it's scrolling. You're getting up-to-date information. You stay informed with live scores, betting odds, and the news from all the major sports leagues, and that does include the NCAA. So this is information that spans the entire spectrum of sports, whatever you're into, hockey, golf, basketball, baseball, you name it. They are covering it and doing it up to date. So you're always getting the accurate stuff. Again, during fantasy football, during whatever your sport season is, invaluable information coming to you quick in the background. It's always there. You get a vibrant LED display. I mean, you saw in the video earlier, 65,000 different shades that these monitors can display. This gives you really crisp and dynamic visuals. You're seeing some of the logos coming through. This is just really cool to have going by in the background wherever you are at the sports bar. Again, your man cave, the woman cave, the poker room at the house. So it's really cool. They do have different versions of this as well. We were sent the Game Day series, which is awesome. I mean, that's literally all you need if you're just looking for some sports information going through. But they do actually have some other things like the Titan series, which I've seen is a higher resolution. So that actually has a 16 pixel height. It's gonna be just a slightly crisper image so that they can do a little bit more with the visual. And when you're up close and viewing it, it's just gonna be a little cleaner of an image. And then they have the franchise series. So if you're a big dog, you got yourself a huge sports bar and you wanna do scrolling LED all around the whole perimeter, they will also be able to do that for you. So they cover all the bases. They're one of the greatest scrolling LED signs companies in the world. They've proven themselves to be. The installation on this is another big thing because you don't want to get something that's going to be a pain in the butt to put in. And so the installation's super easy. It comes with everything that you need. The brackets that allow you to mount it to both the wall or to the ceiling. It's not the same mounting bracket. So you get one of each and depends on how you want to do it. Or you can do it like we have it here, which is literally just set on a shelf. So if you have like a bookshelf, a hutch that this would fit on, it can sit there as well and you don't actually have to install it, but installing it just kind of secures it, just makes it more stable, prevents it from tipping or whatever. Versatile applications, I mean, the things that I've named, but again, you can enhance your fan cave, that's the man cave, woman cave, sports bar, corporate office. It's just continuous sports content, anywhere where that is desirable, anywhere that's relevant. And there's a dedicated 24/7 newsroom. So if you're watching this at 4 in the morning or you're watching it at 3 in the afternoon, you're still getting up-to-date, accurate information. It doesn't they don't shut the lights off at 11, so it's just gonna scroll the same stuff until 8 in the morning when someone gets back in. There's always someone there updating it, so you're always getting current info. That's a big deal. So yeah. Now, we're gonna go to a break, and when we get back, that's when I'll actually maybe take one out of the box and show you how everything looks when you receive it. So stick around, you're not gonna wanna miss it. Okay, we're back. So we're going to unbox this beast of a beautiful LED scrolling sign. It does come really well packaged because it is a sensitive piece of electronic equipment and therefore needs a little bit of extra protection. So you'll notice that as you're unpacking. You wanna first and foremost, when you're taking it out of the box, just be really careful and don't drop it because it's an LED sign. Probably a good idea not to do that. And then you're just going to start taking these parts off here. It goes back in. We're gonna review all the different things that are in the box. First and foremost, it is very concisely packaged, so you don't get a huge mess of cardboard and such. It fits nicely to what it is. All right, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. It's a lot of styrofoam. This is, again, all about shock absorption and protecting so that when you get your LED sign, there's no issue. So this is the smallest one. The two larger ones are over there with their Game Day series. So the two larger ones are over there. This one, I believe, is the 40-inch. So you can see here, pretty identical overall in design to what the larger ones are, but this one's just going to obviously have a shorter scrolling length. Everything else, again, very neatly packaged right here. Take those off. Got an extra giant rubber band to have around the house. Love those in the junk drawer. This is the adapter, and it is spooled, which is good. Keeps it neat. Here's the other end. What am I doing? Don't mind me. I'm just gonna fuss with this for a second. There we go. Very well packaged, as you can see. It's taking me a second. So this part is what will plug into the sign, and then this part is the adapter's power, where you're going to plug this into the adapter and then into the wall. You don't need any special outlets for this sign, so it is just gonna plug into any standard wall outlet and operate perfectly. So this much, again, this is what the setup is. You're literally plugging a cord into an adapter is a big part of the setup. Here's your remote, needs a battery. I believe, I don't remember if I have to put a battery in it or not. Is this, it doesn't come, so battery not included. But most people have a battery somewhere in their house, an extra battery. And it is I'm trying to remember, I apologize. I deal with so many different products. Let's pop the battery cover off here and see what, I have like, my fingers are sweaty and it's just making it a little hard. There's nothing wrong with the battery thing, it's just my sweaty, stupid fingers. Okay, so these are AAA. So you need 2 AAA batteries. Simple, easy peasy. That's literally what you're providing for this whole setup, is just the 2 AAA batteries. And then you've got your mounting hardware here, some screws. That's it, that's it. That's literally all you need to have one of the coolest features that you could have in your poker room, in your pool room, out by the pool. If you have, you know, a lanai that's protected, you wouldn't want to maybe put this outside, but somewhere near that would be awesome. Like, what a cool day having a barbecue and just have sports scores scrolling. You don't have to have a TV on, it's really distracting. This is the perfect medium. So let's plug this in, and you'll see how easy from just pulling it out of the box to plugging it in. Of course, you'll have to do the Wi-Fi setup to connect the sign, but it really doesn't take more than a couple minutes at most, and then you're good to go, my friend. So bear with me here. And even though you do need to be very careful with the sign, it's still pretty durable. I mean, I'm holding it and moving it around, and it doesn't feel flimsy. They built it very solid, so it's designed to last. All right, what have I done with? We got this, trust me. Now, you can adjust the brightness on this sign. Boom. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Takes it a second to load up, just like anything. Yeah, there you go. And I think in the demonstration video that we showed earlier, you saw the same kind of thing load. It's just kind of initializing the sequence and everything, getting the feed in, and then you're gonna start to see in just a second, it's gonna kick on, there we go, and we should get scrolling. Yeah, the playbook, there you go. So it's that simple. It's already linked up. I mean, because this one is linked up because the Wi-Fi has been set up for it, but it really didn't take any effort. And once the Wi-Fi is set up, when you unplug it, if you lose power, you're not having to reset up everything. It's already linked in, and the information scrolls as soon as you turn it on. And kind of the same thing, even though that one didn't have a battery, because this one does, all the remotes work for all of them. So if you actually had 2 or 3 signs in your room, you wouldn't need to have remotes sitting everywhere. You could just get one remote and then it would link to all of them. It's that simple. So yeah, I mean, and then content customization. If you download the Skybox mobile app or access the web interface, you can log in, you get credentials. There's a subscription portion of this. You can select sports leagues, team-specific content that you want to display. So you're not getting hockey stuff if you don't care about hockey stuff. If you love the Orioles, you grew up in Baltimore, you can get just specific Baltimore content coming through more consistently. You can save those preferences, and then the ticker is just gonna update accordingly. And as far as operation goes, it's unbelievable. Once it's set up, the ticker automatically streams live content based on your selections. That's how simple it is. You adjust the brightness or the display settings as needed through the app or web interface as well. But I did want to show you actually real quick, while I have this new one set up here, you can see it scrolling. Let me see, on this side, you hear that beep, so it lets you know that you've initiated something. But what I'm doing is I'm actually changing the contrast right now on the sign. And you're seeing, if you pull out a little on the, you'll see that it's just got brighter again, and now I'm going down towards the dimmer, and then it'll pop back, there it goes back up to bright. So you can cycle through all the different levels of brightness, depending on whatever your room demands. If it's a really dark room, you might not want it on its highest brightness because it might be a little too bright. You can lower that down. Anyway, customization is really the key to it. So we're gonna go to some home video now that you get to see us working with these, and here at the studio actually, and then we're gonna go to a break. So we'll see you back here shortly. Don't leave, you won't wanna miss it. Welcome back from break, guys. Again, the Skybox Sportsnet ticker is awesome. We've got a little bit of stuff left to do, like some testimonials that I wanna read to you, but first, I'm gonna do one of my favorite portions of a TDL broadcast, and that is the at-home section. I actually didn't bring this product home with me because we wouldn't let it leave the studio. We wanted it here, it's too much fun, it's too cool. So check out my behind the scenes at-home studio edition. Hey everybody, we are here at the studio for Test Drive Live. It's Ryan. Sometimes we get products that are really useful at home. They are very convenient. They'll revolutionize some task you have to do at your house to make things easier. And sometimes we get products that are so cool that they are not allowed to leave the studio, and this is one of them. So today I'm actually going to be checking out at the studio, where we will be using it, a very, very cool product that is it's a scrolling LED sign. You gotta see this thing. I've seen video of it. I'm gonna set it up right now. You're gonna be with me when I do it. It's gonna be neat. Yeah, I can't wait to show you. Hold on a second. It was super easy to set up so far. We're gonna talk more about it when I do the studio show. I'll give you the full explanation, but right now I have one of the two sets of stands that it comes with, which allows you to just kind of mount it on a shelf. You can also mount it to a wall. You can mount it to a ceiling. I'm telling you. So far, so good. But this is the power supply. Obviously, all this stuff is in the box with the scrolling sign. So super simple there. I mean, everything has a charging cord or some type of a power cord nowadays, so there's no mystery to any of that stuff. So it's plugged in. It's beeping at me. Clearly, there's life being given to it. You can see it booting up here. This is exciting. It already looks cool. There's a nice, like a softness to the LED. I guess you can also, on one of the sides, I believe this right here. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow, yeah, look at all the colors too. This is super cool, man. Skyboxsportsnetwork.com. So that's where you have to go to kind of set up certain elements of this. We'll get more into that in the studio part of it, but right now I'm just gonna try. Looks like it's already giving me some info here. I need to understand what's happening because I haven't connected it to our Wi-Fi yet, but that's the next step. I'm gonna connect it to the Wi-Fi. It probably took me about 3 minutes in total, and that's probably because I'm not moving as fast as most of you would be through this process. But you can see now, after that 3 minutes, I've already got, look at that sign. It's giving me all the logos for all the teams. It's giving me, I mean, the logo for the leagues. Reading up on this thing has like a specific extra expanded display thing for the NFL. I mean, that alone is worth the price. But it's got a full, you can see it's doing college teams. It does all, full college, full professional, all sports. And it also does financial ticker too. So I'm gonna keep working on this thing and exploring and figuring this out. When I go into the studio, you guys are gonna get the full lowdown on it, but I'm telling you right now, if you have a man cave, this would be awesome in it. If you have your friends over playing poker, if you've got a nice bar at your house, you wanna make it like legit awesome, this would definitely upgrade anyone's bar. I'm even thinking, I have some sports bars that I go to where this behind the bar would be perfect at a place like again, I don't know. We'll keep working on it. I'll see you in the studio, and I can't wait to tell you more. All right. I love those at-homes. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. We get to give you a little insight into what our first experience with the product is. You get to see really how easy everything is to set up. It's no joke, we're not lying to you. If you really enjoy sports, you do betting, fantasy football, you just are really obsessive, you have a college team that you just love and it's not always easy to get the info, this is really an awesome gift. It's a great thing to invest for yourself. It's a very cool thing to have around. Now, I want to give you some testimonials that customers have given to us. You got to hear, it's not just my opinion on this. First and foremost, we've got Jamal, who is Vice President of Marketing at a company in Chicago, and he says, I must have called you about 5 times before finally getting my 93-inch Titan ticker. I love this thing. I've been showing it off to everybody who will look at my pictures and video. So yeah, this Titan ticker, again, it's one of the other versions of this where they have more pixels, so the picture and the resolution can go up even higher. So he's using it for even higher resolution things and people are amazed by it. Here's another one, I'm obsessed with this. I got it for my husband back in March. It was so easy to get working. Friends that come over to watch games love it as well. If you love sports, you will love this. This is an Amazon customer's review, and they tend to verify those. I believe it. That's exactly what I would say most people would use this for is, if you love sports, have it around. It's gonna make your life better. So, transform your space into the ultimate sports hub with this premium LED sports ticker. This is the one to do it with. Experience the thrill of real-time updates. It's constantly flowing through. Those sports fanatics are gonna love it. Vibrant displays, customizable content, and it's all backed by a dedicated team of sports experts that are also sports enthusiasts. So they care as much about this information as you do. Whether you're a diehard fan or a business owner and you're looking to enhance your customer engagement, you could do all of that with these signs. They're so versatile. Skybox is the perfect solution for you for any of those situations. You don't just watch the game, you live it with Skybox Sports Network. Again, thank you so much for watching Test Drive Live. This is where we test the products for you so you don't have to. You get it, you know what to expect. I really appreciate you being here. I look forward to seeing you in the next product and the next video. Thank you so much.